All right, we're live. I pushed the button too soon. I screwed it up.
So no picture?
Oh, there's a picture on it, but I pushed the button before I wanted to. I didn't realize. And you can't see me because I'm back here trying to set everything up.
He's behind the scenes.
Stand by.
Well, now is it live? Because then I can link it.
It's live. Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to. Oh, there's all these new buttons on here. Okay.
There's new buttons. Don't see it.
No. It's on this camera.
No, but I'm on the channel and I don't see the live show.
We are on here. We've been on here for 1 minute and 10 seconds now.
Well. Not sure what's going on, but it's not there. Is there anybody on?
No.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So share. Copy link.
I guess it took a while to sync up.
Well, I needed to restart my app, I think.
Oh, this is...
Because I'm trying to like tag everybody in it. What's the matter? Is that the wrong kind of soil? Do we need to make new soil?
First of all?
Oh, what does it matter? We're going to teach people. This is real life.
Yeah.
Real life. We have tons of base soil in the garage. Do you need me to go get some base soil?
No.
No? So I'm just posting everywhere to get the word out. And soon enough, we will get started. But if you're here, say hello. I haven't figured out how to make this more efficient. Something I need to look into so that I don't have to spend all this time doing this notification stuff while we're live, and then I can just be ready. So, as we wait for David, I think he went to get the base mix that I told him was in the garage, so we'll just wait for him to get back. And I'm just going to keep sharing that we are live. If you're watching and you want to help us out, you can also share that we're live. That's weird. I'll have to ask David why that happened. Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't see your comments. Hi. For some reason, your phone got a phone call. Do you know why that happened? It's really weird. Really, really weird. I look like I'm like going snowboarding. Yeah, like your phone was ringing. I know. I checked. Super strange. Technical difficulties here. It's fine. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. It didn't mess up the live. I'm watching it. Yeah, looks fine. Well, what more can I had to wait for you? Okay. So David's back. And today we are going to be making arrangements. We have some like professional built planters. I guess this is professionally kind of built, right? Or was it like
Yes, DIY.
I think this is a DIY planter because it looks DIY. Yeah. So if you have some wood lying around, you can make your own planter and just have this like wooden planter. One thing about wooden planters is they have to have some kind of lining so that either the water doesn't spill out or doesn't rot out, or there's a lot of reasons why you'd want to have something to catch it. So like with this professional manufactured wooden planter.
I don't know about professional, but
whatever.
The one you'd buy in a store.
It came from a store, so
well, it's from our store.
Yeah, but it comes with this like special pre-made liner.
This is like mass manufactured.
Yeah, whereas this one.
But you don't have to do that. You could make one of these yourself if you have leftover wood, or if you wanted to make your own.
Yeah.
It's 6 inch lengths of
a pretty
4
big,
inch 6 by, so it's a 4 inch plywood, just cut into 6 inch lengths.
Mm-hmm.
Glue the sides, press them together, and then you got to have a base, I guess.
Yeah, and this base is like thin.
It's like thinner
than the rest.
Thinner wood.
But it's
and
cool.
It's just painted.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks cool, and these are perfect for succulent boxes.
Yeah.
And this will work too, but you know, this is like mass produced.
Yeah, is it like MDF wood or?
They actually
or is it real?
Made this the same way.
Yeah.
No, as far as like putting it together.
Yeah, it's pretty DIY actually.
It's just cheap engineered wood.
The wood feel is like this one's way more solid.
Like in plant stores and things like that, they sell these, or they'll have like a prearranged little flower thing that they put in these.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's got like this nail sticking out. Like,
yeah, I noticed that. Gonna
poke me.
What I'm gonna do for this
sorry for the noise.
DIY planter is I'm gonna line it with some plastic. If I can figure out how to find, you know what?
You're on the wrong side. So easy to line these if you want to put plastic in them. You don't. So sometimes if you're doing a lot of these, you could use plastic sheeting. But this is just a lawn and garden plastic bag, which is much cheaper to buy. You know, have bags that you have laying around and just cut one up.
Yeah, you could use like a grocery bag.
Yeah, but this is better.
This is better. But
the grocery bag is really thin, and with the soil, with time, it'll like break down. Like if you had one of those.
That's true.
We don't have those kind of plastic bags here.
No. That's the thing. So here in Hawaii, they don't have plastic bags. It's paper bags or your own bags.
Or you bring your own. But if you live in a place that has those bags, I would not use those for this.
I mean,
you can store your like extra bags in there. I don't know, bathroom
I've
trash
used them
can.
in the past, and yeah, they're you might need to change it out, but it worked okay.
In what, this?
Yeah.
Not long term though. Don't use it.
Just
we might have used it and we put it in a thing and we took it apart in like 3 months or less. So this is a regular old trash bag. She's going to cut it. She should cut it a little bigger than she thinks she needs.
I think I did.
And then super easy, low tech. I stole this from one of my daughters and I've used it several times. It's just a glue stick. I like the purple one because then I know where I put it. And
oh yes, I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. I'm back, but I'm not 100%. If you notice, I mean, I'm like dressed to the nines, like I live in the snow. I'm cold.
I was gonna look for my phone and find the actual temperature of what it is right now.
But you can't do that
because it is definitely not beanie and sweatshirt weather at this moment.
No, I'm a little warm, but like I still don't feel good.
It is probably 74.
Yeah.
With no breeze. Maybe a slight breeze.
There's a breeze.
Slight breeze.
In fact, I got a notification of a high wind warning today.
No, that's for later.
Yeah, at 6 o'clock. It's in an hour.
Oh. But to be honest, I've been here long enough that I am wearing a jacket in the morning.
I am wearing a jacket.
And there was so last week, totally lame. Last week I had to go to work really early and it was It was 54
Blech.
degrees and windy, and I had 3 layers on.
Anybody in the back east is laughing at us right now because
It was ridiculous.
That's
but
not
I was cold,
but we are cold,
and that's just the way it goes.
Yeah. So here we are. So what I'm gonna do today, I don't know what Dave is doing. He hasn't told me how he's gonna do, but we have our old succulent Christmas tree that's pretty much ready to be deconstructed because some of the plants held on and some of them did not. Whoop, and I'm knocking things off already. So I'm gonna take the ones that are still good and I'm gonna plant them in my planter. And then I have this cool cactus. We might fight over it, or maybe we can split it.
Yeah, I can show everybody how to split it.
We could split this and share, and then he can use some of that cactus and I can use it too. And yeah, everything is groovy. So I'm just gonna try to cut this out to get it to fit my little box here. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to fit.
All right, and why?
Why she?
While she's doing that, I'm gonna mix some soil.
And yeah, and today we're going to be after this show, we're going to be filming another plant chore and story time video. If you hadn't had a chance to watch last week's video, it was about plants and it was really good and kind of a crazy story. David's reaction to it was pretty funny. So if you haven't watched that yet, it's on our channel. One of the last videos we posted. It's called I Caught My Husband Killing My Plants with Bleach. And then for the next video we're going to be working on is another video I found about plants, which is crazy. I didn't think I was going to find another plant saga. Man, what? I was
say if you I was waiting for you to say something.
I was just trying to manage my
this stuff
composure.
Is rich.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can stand here.
Here, smell my hand.
No. Ugh. I don't want to even explain to you. Arlene said it's 69 degrees. So a little bit colder.
It is not 69 degrees outside right now.
That's what she said. She probably asked Alexa. Let's see if Alexa's far enough away. I can be like, Alexa, what's the temperature?
So this is our base mix, and this one's nice and ripe. It's ready.
Oh. I'm gonna throw up.
It smells good.
Why does it smell like that?
Because this hasn't. So the soil that we make is not. So the soil you buy in the stores, they bake it, and they burn everything out of it. But this is alive. Surprised there's no worms or anything in it.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. That's disgusting.
So for our mix.
I can't even tell y'all how disgusting it is. This is going to be hard.
Okay. Well, I was waiting for you to kind of get there. Okay. So what you want to do is you'll cut a...
See, it's like, it obviously doesn't fit perfect. So
you'll cut a slice.
I'm going to have to slice it to get it to fit good. And then I'm going to glue it on. It even's getting flies. Gross. It smells like something
nutrient rich.
It smells like something died.
Soil. Nothing died in it.
I'm not a fan. I'd rather not smell that. Okay, I can probably take my beanie off now.
The soil making you hot?
Yeah. It's like stuffing the smell in my soul.
Well, this is the same soil,
smell
but
is going
here.
Deep in my soul. Do I can't. No.
Just smell it. It doesn't smell.
Ugh, it all stinks.
No, that's that.
Yeah, that's all I smell.
It's because when we mixed it up and put it in the batch, I think it was
honestly
a little wet.
There's no way I could survive all this plant stuff.
You're in it, kid. Okay.
So if you're out there and you're like me and you're kind of not into this,
You wouldn't survive the
stuff,
apocalypse.
I can show you. You can manage it, especially for the one you love.
You wouldn't survive the apocalypse.
Hey, that's not true. I have other things that I'm good at. I can wield a sword.
So we're just going to go 50-50 sand soil mix. Keep it simple.
Ugh. Okay.
I'll mix the soil for you.
I may be feeling hot now because I took some medicine. And I literally got plant bar sign in my hair. Hurrah.
Whoa. So it's coarse sand and just regular potting soil mixed together, and that's what we're going to use for these so that it doesn't stick together. But the soil does have nutrients, so
oh my gosh, the flies are going crazy.
Coming for your soil.
Disgusting.
Could have used the other soil. You want to use the other soil?
It's already done. It's already done. You've already created poop.
You want to put your hands in it? There's no poop in this.
Nope.
Bat guano. Maybe it's the bat poop.
That is poop, you know.
Worm castings.
Guano is poop.
Worm castings.
Okay, maybe I take that back. I don't know if I can handle this.
If you guys could.
I was watching this video of this guy getting rid of the bugs on his plants, and that gave me the heebie-jeebies. So David handles all the pests, if there is any. He handles
and the stinky soil.
And that too.
So usually it should smell pretty rich. This one is very rich. This bag.
All right. Woo! Woo! Oh, now that I got the plant bar sign in my hair, it's all good. It's all good, man.
When you fall down, you just keep going.
It's fine.
Okay. Right. So we got succulent soil, and you got this. So, but you got to cut because you put that in a square thing. So you've got to leave it in there.
Well, it's like a circle, right?
So what I usually do is cut slits. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll cut
and then overlap them. Cut the slits in the four corners.
Yeah. So see, it's like a circle. I cut out a circle. And then I laid it on top of the square, and I'm cutting out some slits. I have my assistant here holding it down for me.
I'm holding it down.
Did that work?
Yeah, and then you can, slits might need to be a little bigger.
You think so?
I don't know. So usually you put it in there and then you just cross it over.
Well, I still think I made it too big.
You can always cut it.
Yeah.
Like glue it in and then just cut the...
Yeah, I think I'm going to...
So you don't want the plastic to hang out the top,
No, I'm just going to start gluing it. So here's my trusty child's glue stick that David stole. I'm just going to put some glue on the inside. Maybe not on the top. It's DIY. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's something I learned from your aunt and uncle. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Done is better than...
It's just got to look pretty. You can make it look pretty. All right, so I glued on one side. And this is holding in really good. I might cut some more off because, you know. You can start working on yours. I'm working on mine. And you
I was mixing the soil and I'm just...
So you explained everything you put in the soil? Or are we adding more stuff to it?
No, that's it.
Okay.
That's all we're putting.
What's in the soil?
Because this is it's got a lot of nutrients in it already.
Remind me what's in there.
So the base mix is got perlite. Yeah, because this is...
So people at home, if you're wanting to do this at home, you know, you can get some perlite and you can get that anywhere. You can get that on Amazon. You can get that...
Yeah, Home Depot,
Lowe's,
probably a local garden place.
Any garden store.
But you want to mix in, so you'd have regular potting soil and then preferably one that doesn't have the extra fertilizer in it, unless it's an organic fertilizer. And then mix in extra perlite into that soil, and then mix with coarse sand. That's an easy, it's not a gritty mix, but it's an easy succulent mix that you can do real quick. If we had like drainage holes, you could further mix more stuff in it because you want the soil, the water to come through. But since we're doing these types, you're not going to water these a lot.
No.
So if it's too gritty, then the water just like sits, nothing holds it in. So just sand, potting soil, extra perlite, and then if you wanted to have, you could add charcoal. Our potting base already has charcoal in it, but activated charcoal. And then yeah, so I guess I'll start making mine.
Yeah, what are you gonna use?
I'm gonna use some plants left over that
you had a plan.
Well, I kind of had a plan.
So
I got a couple from an old bowl that I had robbed some from some other stuff and then grew these. So I'm going to take this Echeveria now, and then I don't know if I'm going to put cactus in this one.
No.
But you'll have, I don't know. But I do want to keep a piece of that.
Okay. So this is harder to do with it just being so big. But I'll get it. I'll get it.
The other thing you could do is glue and fold that down to itself.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do because.
So this is what she's got so far.
It's still too tall.
And we don't need the plastic all the way up at the top.
No.
So we can fold it down a little bit.
You can like a finger width from the top. If you've ever taken a class with us, we talk about the finger width space at the top. So I'm just going to fold it down on itself. One side is actually fine.
Maybe this guy's going to go in
I'll
here.
actually need to cut it because it's good.
That one's going to go in there.
This is kind of funky.
So whenever you are making an arrangement, you can kind of grab or go to the store if you're making it from there, grab an extra one or so that you have some variety to pick from when you go to make it. You want your arrangement to have different textures and different colors.
I think if you're more advanced, you could probably get like a pot like you have there of different.
Yeah, and just pull stuff
from it.
Or the trays that they sell.
Or buy a tray, yeah. Or just go in very specific. We like to plant in odd numbers, so 3s or 5s is a good way to start. It's also good to have variety of texture, and color. If you can find some colorful succulents that complements the arrangement when you have some different variations. But that's kind of why I like to use cactus, because the cactus obviously a way different texture than a succulent. I always like to have one that's like a little bit taller if I can find one. It doesn't always have to be that way, but like with David's planter, his planter, I would want to have one that spills over. So like string of pearl, string of banana, anything that will hang over the side, that's what I would prefer to have in an arrangement, in a rectangle, skinny rectangle arrangement. And then of course, yeah, he's already thinking in my thought process as he brings over his plants.
Yeah.
But these make great Valentine's gifts, and of course, if you make them yourself, it's even more special. You're like, I made this for you. So I highly recommend it. It's really therapeutic to make an arrangement.
Oh, we have all those.
What do you want?
Yeah, we have all these.
The Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use this.
It's not Christmas anymore, so we got to deconstruct a Christmas tree so that we have...
All this stuff's rooted in there.
Yeah, it's all rooted. I'll show you guys as I pull it off. how cool it is that you can take, I mean, you could do the same thing with succulent pumpkins too. Once you're done having a pumpkin, you can just take it and replant the plants. In fact, with the succulent pumpkins, because they sit on top with a thing of moss, you can actually like just like cut the whole thing off the top and lay it in a pot of soil, and it'll root down and grow into the soil. Okay, I think this is pretty good. See, I've got it all lined, and then I don't know if you can see it. Like, I don't have it all the way to the top. Oh, that soil stinks. Stinky. It is stinky, stinky. I can't believe January is almost over. It's going to be quick.
Yeah, it's almost gone.
It's almost Valentine's Day. What are you going to do for Valentine's Day, honey?
Oh, something exciting.
Just kidding. I don't care. You don't have to do anything. We could go get Mexican food. I mean,
really?
Just an excuse to go get Mexican food.
Any guys watching? You don't have to do anything.
You still need to do something.
That's code for do something.
You do something. But
I've learned that over the years.
Well, I know it's a commercial holiday, but it is nice to like, it's okay. I don't like the commercialism behind it, but when you're in a relationship and nothing happens on that day, it does suck. I don't care who you are. It sucks. So yeah, look at all these flies coming around.
Yeah.
Bro.
Got the good bag.
Well, here I got some handy dandy
little guys. All right.
Little guys.
So
okay, so now we're gonna, I guess I need to decide what I'm planting first, right?
yeah, you need the biggest thing first.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing's like really in there. All right.
Yeah, I
so
don't know if I want to like hold it.
I don't know if I got. Holy smokes.
It's really big. So show everybody what you're going to do to get that out.
All right. So
I'm making him do it.
It's got a bunch of babies on it too. So I want her to make sure we split this because I'll grow more. But it's already pretty loose in here because we, don't water it very often.
Go for it.
I'm just looking at all the fibers. I'm delaying I don't know.
You don't think it's going to work? You think it's going to hurt?
Yeah, it's going to hurt.
That's why you're doing it, not me.
Pull that out.
He always tries to show off by holding the cactus.
Oh.
There's only one cactus I highly recommend. Well, actually, there's two. But there's one cactus I recommend not doing that with.
Hey, look, it had a landscape fabric.
Oh, there you go.
In the pot.
Interesting.
With rocks.
Weird.
I didn't grow this.
Oh. Someone's trying to call me now.
Okay. So we got a whole bunch of.
How come it's ringing? Oh, that's why.
Whole bunch of little guys, but we want to split this, and it is very hard. Ow! Ooh, got me one. When playing with the cactus, just know they're pokey. Got it. Okay. I need to fill up a little thing with water. We're gonna soak this in with some water real quick.
We're gonna soak it in water? To
get it a little wet, so I can separate it.
I wish that I could describe the smell. The smell. It's. It stinks. But stinky soil is good soil, so I guess I can't complain. It still stinks though.
It's ripe. Okay, I got a bowl here with water in it. Nobody can see, but
I don't see Renee.
I don't know where she's at today.
Where's Renee? Renee, are you here today?
We're gonna let that soak for a minute.
Renee usually jumps on.
And so you're going to start there, and then I guess we can start pulling off some of those. I need
looking at this little guy and seeing, oh, this one's pretty.
I need at least 2 of those.
Stupid flies. Can they go away, please? Okay, so I'm like, whoop. Some of them are falling off. I'm going to try to pull this one off without ruining it.
I'm just going to mix in these rocks
the hard
into
part.
the soil.
Oh, wow. Okay, what do I got? What am I working with here? Okay, so there's still the glue that we used to put it on. Is it going to be okay? Oh, yeah. There's all these roots. I don't know if this will come up on the camera, but see how much roots are still growing on the bottom of that? So this being so short though, it's not going to bury that much into the soil.
No.
But it'll still root. It's going to be rather delicate.
Well, for now.
A little bit.
But then they'll be fine. Did I show you we just did some?
So we've been rooting a bunch of cuttings that we had for, we get a lot of cuttings for classes like the wreath class, this Christmas tree, the succulent pumpkins. So we get a lot of cuttings, which are just this. They're not in soil. And if we don't use all of them, then we try to root them and plant them.
These are ones I did with Kira.
And yeah,
that one's mostly.
Were these on the live?
Yeah, I did them on the live.
So David did these on the live, and
these are ones we didn't sell. It's mostly
they're in there. That one's in there. That's cool.
This one too. So that was only, I don't know. And they had similar, this little fibrous roots and then little water, time.
So I'm trying to see what plants I can work with on this tree.
I need something bigger, but it's got to be more purple. I need purple.
Well, I got that.
Maybe that. No.
Not that. There's not a lot of color variation.
We'll go find a purple one.
There's a chicks and hen that's purple.
Yeah, that one might work.
This one did not have as much roots. It's shedding on the bottom. That's totally normal. As it grows bigger, it'll shed the bottom leaves. But I like this one because it's got a little bit of height. So it actually, I think it'll look pretty. There's a couple leaves I probably could just take off. So like these more yellowing ones, those ones are going to eventually shed off. Took a couple of those off. What's wrong? Where'd you go? All right, what do we got here? This guy's kind of funky. He's growing like triangle. I can't even speak. He's got some petals coming off though, so I gotta take those off. But he's got some roots coming out. This one might be hard to plant. And then let's see, I got a couple more over here. So the chicks and hens. Ooh, what is that? Ew, that's a spider. Babe, get the spider. Sorry. Yes, you want some comedy? There's a big bug in my face. Can you get it? Can you get it?
I don't know what is going on.
I'm giving them entertainment because. Can you just get it, please?
What am I getting?
That.
What?
That.
What, the moth?
Yeah, I don't like it.
What are you doing? That's funny.
It's not funny.
Just sit down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is it gone?
It's way over there. I'll shoo it away. Be right back. Hold on. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, see? Erica is entertained. David is like embarrassed of me right now, and I'm just like, this is entertainment. Of course, he throws it at my face and it lands on me. It's probably down my shirt too. Ugh. All right, back to business. Where'd the spider go?
Whoa.
Are you ready?
I'm born ready.
All right, so I've got this chicks and hen guy. I'm going to clean him up. He's got some old leaves on the bottom. But holy smokies, look how rooted that guy is.
Man, I don't know if I'll be able to split this.
You don't think you can split Mr. Cactus?
I can, but I want it to look a certain way.
So I got some pretty. Look at my little arrangement right here. Looks so maybe beautiful.
You'll just keep it the way it is.
So you're just gonna give me the whole thing then?
Yeah, because well, that's fine.
What is this? This succulent is interesting. But so that Mr. Moth was hanging out somewhere.
I guess I won't put it back in the thing.
Oh, see, that one didn't work out so good. So not all of them are survivors. Oh, maybe this one still is. It doesn't have any roots on it though. This is kind of like a lumpy one. I don't know if I want to use that one. I swear I feel like the moth is on my shirt.
I shoot it off that way.
Right? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm checking my shirt just to be.
I'm positive I did that.
Just to be certain. You shoot it, but then it flew back in my face.
No, I shoot it a bunch of times that way with the scissors.
It
I threatened his life.
It was in my face.
I threatened his life.
Let's be real here. It was in my face.
Oh yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, my arrangement looks beautiful.
Okay.
Here, I'll try to show the people. Like these three together look really pretty. And then you throw this big cacti in there, and then I just need one more because we can't have an even number. We have to have an odd number. So odd numbers look better. I just need to find one. Oh, I like this one. It's kind of fuzzy. Do that one. Wish we had more color.
Yeah, some of these are a little stretched, but there is some color. I mean, there's color on these. To get more color on your succulents, you want to stress them out. And the way to do that is bright light, but not like the sun. You want like bright reflective light.
Reflective light.
Yeah, you want more like a hot room kind of light. That's what stresses them out. A little less water, and then that bright light.
Yeah. We have a pile of sunset succulents up front. I could grab you if you want. Nope.
Those are not going here.
All right, so this guy's got a bunch of baby roots coming out too. So I think between these guys, I'll get something pretty maybe. All right, you want any of this?
Maybe here.
Okay.
The thing with the long, skinny planter like this is that it needs height.
Yeah, and you can't split this one?
No, without height, it won't look right.
What happened to your spiky cactus that you had?
Spiky cactus.
You had a spiky cactus in that arrangement that you pulled from.
Yeah, I just didn't want to do
it was a little tall.
Cactus at first, but it's right here.
Well, suit your own. Ow. Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, karma. See?
Maybe we shouldn't put the cactus.
All right,
are you on camera?
I don't know. Nope.
How did that happen? It's like all me. Where are you?
Right here. Here I am.
You need to be closer.
Well, that's where
you're gonna have to get close to me.
I'm still trying to find my plants.
Scoop some soil and start filling up this planter. The key to this is to not fill it up all the way, obviously. You're gonna fill it up to the height that you need. So we're gonna take our tallest plant, which is the cactus. This obviously has the most soil because these guys have none. And you're going to try to find how high you need the bottom to be so that the top of the cactus right here sits just about where the end of the plastic is, which is about finger width from the top. So I still need a lot more soil to get that there.
I'm going to use this one. It's been sitting around for a while.
Moon cacti. Hello, Moony.
It's a moon cactus, and then it's got this real dark top that's been grafted onto the bottom piece.
The soil is very sandy. I feel like I'm at a dirty beach.
A real dirty one. It's a stinky one.
A real stinky, dirty one.
Yeah.
Oh, I learned a word today. Gosh, I can't remember what it is. In Hawaiian, it means stinky. It sounds like, oh man, if anybody's watching that knows the word I'm thinking of, I'll have to remember it for next time because I don't remember it. They were talking about this word. They were calling this girl because her name like rhymes with the word. And they're like, well, that's kind of not nice because in Hawaiian that means stinky. And yeah, kind of funny. Oh, you're using that cactus, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna mix the.
That's a funny cactus.
I'm gonna mix the cactus though.
That's a funny cactus.
What makes it so funny?
The shape. All right, so I think I'm almost there. It's hard to show you guys on camera, but if I put this here, it's almost to the line that I want it to be.
Go...
But not quite. We might need more soil, babe.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna use the other stuff.
Not the stinky stuff?
Yeah, the stuff that hasn't been closed up.
Thanks. Just give me all the stink. Stinks, thanks, spunk. All right, I'm gonna pull this back so I can see what I'm doing. I'm working from like a distance.
Oh, I forgot the.
It's kind of difficult.
I think the brush thing is in another
so
area.
I got this to be somewhat where I want it to be. I think that's where I want that. So because I'm using these cuttings,
you gotta fill it all the way in.
The whole thing's gonna be filled up. All right.
You could probably.
How?
Yeah. Fill it up and then add some more perlite since these are gonna go in there.
Okay. What point should I add the perlite?
Once it's just in the top. So like
everybody's just hoping a bug's gonna pop out.
There's no bugs in there. I already checked.
And Crystal's gonna freak out because that's what I do. I ain't ashamed. And to be honest with you, living here has made it even more like I'm way more desensitized because I don't have scary things. I mean, we have roaches. You see roaches coming out. I don't like those either.
Those B-52s.
But like we don't have, well, I guess we do have scorpions, but I don't see them. I've never seen them.
I've seen them.
I know they're here.
Just gotta go dig around outside.
You gotta go to Y&I. Capole.
The drier areas have more of it, that's for sure.
But I've never seen one since I've been here. Centipedes. I've seen centipedes. Pololi? No, it wasn't pololi. It wasn't pololi. It was something with an H. It's another term that means stinky. To see.
Maybe this is less stinky now.
I heard it on the radio.
Still a little stinky.
It's still stinky. Who are you kidding?
I'm still trying to figure out, okay, how am I gonna pull this off here?
I don't know. How are you gonna do it?
Yeah. I need to be in.
Ah! I thought that was a bug.
What, this?
Yeah. Dang it! Don't! You just made me yell at our viewers. So rude.
That's so rude of you to yell.
You did it. It's your fault.
Oh my goodness.
Pololi.
Okay.
Pololi. It's not pololi though. Something with an H.
So I'm gonna put this guy in here.
Hanoi?
Yeah, I cannot claim to know those words. I do not know them. Shoot, I put too much in here.
Oh yeah, I did bring you some tools to help you in your journey.
Like the little shovels come in handy right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, there we go. That way this guy sits in there like that. I guess I'm gonna kind of like do that. It's gonna be like this moon. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
You're gonna moon people?
Mooning them with these plants. All right. Oh, little tercite. Terface. Gentle squeeze. Oh, this one's like. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Cactus is no joke.
No.
Whose idea was it to do cactus?
Fine.
Wish this was maybe a little taller, huh?
What?
Should I try to make the camera taller?
So they can see?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, it's hard to see what we're doing.
I agree. Adjust it and I'll watch the video.
Who's in charge here?
Not me. It's all you, kid.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Just pop it up.
I guess you could see. But okay, I'm gonna try.
Kind of. We're just hanging out doing our plant chores. People come and say hi and they talk to us. And they tell us how their day is. The overhead one, yeah. So I was able to do 2 cameras when I used OBS, which is a streaming platform, but I kept having a lot of issues. So we stopped using it. So what we could do is we could pull the camera off the stand and zoom in here and there.
That just sounds like trouble.
It is. I know. He's trying to figure out how to make this be more entertaining for y'all, so you can see what we're doing.
I don't think this goes up anymore.
I've pretty much filled up this entire pot with soil.
Except this was like... So now I just have to stand here.
What?
I'm the cameraman.
I mean, that's better. Man, your cactus looks really funny.
I'm going to cover it up. But we're using it. All right.
Your cactus looks hilarious.
So how could I do this?
I don't know what you're doing. You need like a table. Why don't you get a table and put it on a table? No?
Oh.
Do that. Although you're running out of time.
Sorry, guys. This is us trying to figure it out. Oh, what if it was like this?
Well, now you cut me out completely.
No, all it is you.
Oh, well, okay, now I can. Okay, there you are.
What if I just set this down?
I mean, whatever. You can see mine better now.
Is that better?
It's okay.
The opposite would be to put it on this table.
Closer is better, but if you had raised it up, it would have been better to see. But it's fine.
I mean, we got like 10 minutes left.
We don't have that much time left today, and I wanted to show people what to do. Okay, so I got the one that had all the soil ball in there, and this is full of soil. So one downside to using real wood as opposed to fake wood. Is it fake wood?
What do you mean?
This
one's heavy too. There's a lot of sand in there.
Oh. This one is probably a lot more heavier than that one.
This one definitely looks funny though. It's just gonna have to be the way it is because we're running out of time.
Funky cactus, man. That's all.
Well, I'm gonna use it in this one.
All right, so let's see how I can like arrange these succulents in here. How I'm gonna do like this. I don't know. All right, so the focal point
I'm gonna do what I do. Ow!
Sorry.
Just holding a cactus.
Oops.
Ah. If you ever want to use handle the cactus and you don't want to use your hands, you can use tongs.
Yes.
Or like a washcloth.
These are all the same.
Towels.
Probably should have got something different.
Well, that's what you got.
Well, I can make it different. Don't tell me what I got.
That's what you got.
I'm gonna make it different. This one is kind of funky. I don't know.
So when they're like that, I usually put them like in between something.
What? Put what in between?
So I would just you
move that over there.
That over there like that. You need to put some perlite in here and then run this like that. So it's like off of that.
Ow! Dang it. That's not funny. This is just like really weird succulent.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. And I was gonna do, I guess I can do the.
Where's the perlite?
Perlite. There was a whole thing of it right there underneath that box.
This is perlite?
Yeah.
It looks like white rocks. So like just sprinkle it in?
Yeah, a little bit.
Ooh, what is that? Stupid box. Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. All right, so I put some perlite on top. It's kind of everywhere. That was not the intention. No, I don't know that I like this here.
Well, you can do whatever you want.
I thought that I had it pretty cool before, and
well, it was just like by itself. It's a tree. That's all.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna fill this in here. Here. Oh.
So yeah, you still can't really see what I'm doing because. Let's see if you can see it now. Got some variety going on. There's a delay on my view. Still can't really see it. I will definitely pull the camera off and show you guys. So it's going to take me a few minutes to finish the end. Okay, so I have a bunch of media here. So you got your planter, you got your plastic, you got your soil mix, perlite. Did you put charcoal in there?
Yeah, there's activated charcoal in it.
Perlite, activated charcoal, your base mix of your soil. What are some other things you might want to add in there? Anything else?
For this kind, coarse sand.
Sand. And then you've got your succulents, 3 to 5, depending upon the size of the planter. Odd numbers. And then the last part, once you've got everything planted, is to decorate it. So I like to use different kinds of rocks. I've got like some black rock. I've got some tiny black rock. I've got some white rock. Some green rock. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do here. So I like this. This is like natural rock. So I'm going to try to pour some of that out and place that on top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some down, maybe create like a little path. I'm not going to fill the whole thing up with the rocks though. So I want to have some variation. Put some rocks down. Careful not to hurt your plants.
Don't poke yourself with the cactus.
I've already done that a few times.
It's good for you.
Mm-hmm. That's what you say.
It's like grounding, you know, like when you put your feet in the dirt to ground yourself.
It is not the same thing.
Make sure you.
That's a box of lies.
Get poked while you're doing these. It's fun.
That's not true.
Here, let me clean up my mess over here. So you usually have what do you call it?
Show you how to steal some moss from our sign.
We have some right there.
We do. It's just not the one I want. So I've
usually
got
have canned air over
preserved moss. We always have the things. What are you talking about? I'm going to mix in some preserved moss in here. Give some more texture, color, and variation. But, I mean, this is very easy to make. This is not a hard thing to do. Anybody can make it. if you've ever been to one of our classes or you've seen pictures of our classes, you'll see that everybody is different, but none of them look bad. All of them look really good. And a lot of the people that come to our classes are like, I don't think I'm doing it right. And then I'm like, you really can't mess it up. And then they believe me at the end. Like, wow, I made that. Yes, you did. Now, some people may make better ones than others. David's will probably look way cooler than mine because
I don't know about that.
He's got an
Yours
eye.
will look great.
He's got an eye for these things. I can kind of see things and whatnot, but he definitely can see it better than me. All right, now I gotta see. I think I want to have 3 variants, not just 2. But this cactus takes up 90% of this section. Okay, let's see. What should I add here?
So I'm putting in plants here to trail over the side. Just gonna do one on each. So I pulled it here and pulled it through, and I'm gonna put the other one and pull it through.
I think I'm gonna add some
rooted plants. These are really long.
Tiny white rocks. So I have these smaller white rocks.
Too much. There you go.
You're still planting?
What? Yeah. I've been kind of like cruising today.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you're under the weather too.
Yep, maybe.
I've definitely been under the weather for like a month. It has not been fun. Our whole house has been sick, except David. So hopefully he doesn't get it at all.
I've been able to take care of all you guys.
Yep.
Boy, that's not the way to go.
Being the only one not sick?
Yeah.
Don't recommend?
0 out of 10.
All right, so I'm trying to give some variety here. I don't know if I like it yet.
This is the creative part where sometimes I get silent.
We get a little quiet
because I'm
in here.
Trying to like make this thing look cool. Oh, shoot. I guess there was only a few on that side. So this is the good side over here. Good side over there.
I'm not sure if I like what I did.
I just threw that weird cactus in there. I don't know why.
Because you're weird.
Probably needs
the human anatomy cactus.
Sure.
Yeah. That's definitely what that is.
I'm gonna pull this. And give it a little bit of color over on this side. Okay.
All right.
Pop that in there.
Around. Yikes.
What?
Don't post that on the internet.
What?
Arlene.
Oh, goodness.
You remember how somebody was trying to call multiple times?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to get permission to go somewhere.
That's a no.
Well, she got the permission.
From who?
Arlene.
What? Somebody's in trouble.
Now they know. I'll just ask to do stuff between 5 and 6 p.m. on Tuesdays.
All right, so we'll do that, and then
they can't say yes or no because they're busy.
I did have some string, but it's okay.
No, it's fine.
So I gotta fill in mine with when you use a lot of like ground cover type succulents, using more moss, sometimes it gets lost in it.
Yep.
So,
or even the little rocks are causing it to get lost.
Yeah, it kind of gets lost. So I'm just gonna use bigger rocks and more like the natural colors. And then once we're done,
Yeah, I'm not sure that I like this white rock.
we'll swing.
I'm not loving the white
You're
rock.
gonna have to like it. It's there.
It's there. Let's see if I can show everybody what I did. So far, this is what I've got. Let me see what that looks like on camera. Kind of looks like a little fairy garden.
Yep. Yeah, with that one whimsical little guy. So I'm gonna put a little bit of.
Which one do you consider the whimsical one?
Soil here to help this stuff root into the.
Which one's the whimsical?
The guy. Oh, I just messed it up. What? Oh no, no, I don't know.
The whimsical one to me is the cactus.
Oh, the cactus.
Yeah. On camera, it looks very whimsical. Try to shove that in there and not poke myself. Don't poke yourself. Don't poke yourself. Oh my goodness.
Clean this up. Okay, I'm just going to put some rocks in it.
Yep. And we will call it a night. But so last week's story time, we talked about a weird husband killing his wife's plants with bleach. And this week, we are talking about, we're going to vote whether or not somebody is an a-hole or not based on their reaction to something that happened with their plants. It's going to be pretty interesting, but I guarantee I know where David stands on this issue. I know where I would stand with it.
Give me all the rocks.
So,
give me all the rocks.
if you want to see David's reaction to that, please subscribe and you will get notified to when I publish it. As long as we don't make too many mistakes, editing should be pretty easy. Yeah. The last video took me a little while to edit. So
it wasn't from mistakes. Nah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
It wasn't necessarily mistakes, but just trying to, on a pre-recorded video, I like to get rid of all the dead space that happens in between our commentary.
Well, that's when you're really, really, what do you call it? Focusing.
Mm-hmm.
Focusing.
Ooh, what's this bug?
That one likes the smell of the dirt too.
Yeah, no. I'm definitely not a bug. It stinks.
These guys are going to love the soil.
I made these pretty arrangements.
All right, I can't see the other side.
If you are local to Oahu and you'd like to buy one of our arrangements, you can message us soon before we list it for sale. But yeah. What are you doing?
Laughing at you.
Why are you laughing at me?
Running from a little moth. What did you think was going to happen?
David's known me for a long time.
It's still funny every time you do it.
It's almost been 20 years.
I know, but it's still funny.
You've known me for 20 years.
Every single time.
Literally. So on our honeymoon, we went to Mexico.
Oh, man.
At the bottom of Mexico. And we stayed in this thatched roof bungalow. So it wasn't really a house, which was really cool. But when you stay in the jungle in Mexico in a not real house, things can come in.
What made it not a real house?
It had holes. Like
that makes it not real.
It's not insulated. It wasn't insulated at all.
What makes it not real though? It was real.
I don't know what the word is.
We had to drug Crystal up.
I went and bought some Benadryl, however you say it in Spanish.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Bought some Benadryl so that I could sleep because there were all kinds of like flying bugs flying in our room. There was crabs in the bathtub, like literal big beach crabs in the bathtub, roaches, bats. What else was there? There were so many bugs. Luckily, nothing bit me.
It's fun.
I don't know.
Do we want to show them what these things
Yes, so
actually
you're gonna
look
have to
like?
pull the camera.
Maybe one day we'll.
I was a mess. I don't know how I got through that honeymoon, but Benadryl, that was part of it.
Honeymoon sponsored by Benadryl. Oop, sorry guys.
All right, he's taking the camera off the stand. We're gonna show you what we did, and then we're gonna sign out for the day.
Oop.
Careful now.
All right, so here's the cactus garden, the long skinny one, and so getting something to flow over and then filling it with some taller stuff.
Yours is like super messy. It's like a wild planter. I've never seen you make something like that.
I made it wild. It's wild, child.
It looks like
right there, that one's just hanging out in the middle. And then here's this one.
You know, now the cactus looks like Patrick.
Got a cool, pretty cactus, succulent moss, different variations of rock. There's the close-up of the finish here.
Maybe you should like zoom out a little bit. Yours is wild.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Okay.
Phone's broke.
Oh, weird. Oh, it didn't mess up the live. Maybe just a second.
No, yeah, it did. Okay, sorry for the shakiness. That's me doing my best to be a cameraman.
You're good. But thank you all for tuning in today, and those of you who stayed the entire time to watch us banter and me be scared of bugs. We will be going live next Tuesday, same time, 5 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time or 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then, yeah, so if you like talking about plants, learning about different things that go with taking care of plants, building arrangements, definitely follow us and tune in for the next show. Do you have an idea what you want to do next week?
Nope.
No. We'll figure it out and we'll let you know. But thank you again for watching, and we will see y'all later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Now we got to shut the camera off.
Shutting the camera off.
Oh, thank you, Arlene. They do look great. They're just very different. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes they're just very different. Okay, David's up there turning it off. Bye.